Right, should we move on to topic 2?
Yes.
Cool, right. I need to take the time down real quick. I think that's 108. 108. 26. Right, cool. So, topic 2 is Liches are not really adversaries. Any ideas on how Liches could do something other than just sit on their nodes? Even New Loka feels more threatening than them cause they actually attack. I can wait forever, adversary, but I won't. Are you sure about that? Right. So that's the body of the main topic. And I mean, first off,
Hello?
Hello? Did he freeze up?
He seems to have frozen.
Oh no.
We can still hear each other. This is good.
Yep.
At least it's not my end.
Have I really frozen?
Yes. I
Yep.
think you're back now.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was just asking. Frelling, how many liches have you killed?
Easy. 0. Haven't gotten that far yet.
This makes it so much harder.
The thing is, me myself,
Gotten that far.
I've killed 0 as well.
So here's the problem. It's now become a one-sided topic because I'm the only one who's actually fought any.
No, but at the same time, I think it's for me at least. I think it's very apt because I do have a lich. I think I've had this lich probably for almost a year now, maybe even longer. They probably have I can't wait to kill them at some point and just see the mountain of resources that will explode out of their body, including things like, if you remember from months ago, they stole my Chinese New Year glyphs. They're in there still. Yeah, so especially that I get that when I log in I can wait forever, adversary, but I won't. I'm like, well, you can wait some longer then. Oh dear. I've killed other people's liches. Does that count?
No. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. If you like, okay. So I'd like to get your guys' opinions on liches themselves. Like, why haven't you engaged with them? Is it just a simple they don't appeal to you? You've not had time to play them. You know what? Yeah, let's explore this part of it first.
Well, for me, it's definitely a time sink. Like, just getting to that point. I think I stopped. Like with this. Do you need to do the story to unlock those, or did they just show up?
I think you have to do the War Within.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think I finished. That was the last quest that I did, was War Within.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just had finished that, but I think I stopped like right after that. And I was kind of focusing a lot of my time on Gen.
Okay.
So that's my answer. Like, don't they they take away like your resources during your?
So basically, the mission, not the mission rewards, the stuff. Oh, actually, no. Wait, have I broken up again?
No, I think it's reading this time because I can hear you fine, Drew, but I can't hear.
Okay.
We back?
How about now?
Yeah.
Clicking out reason.
Oh, it's
Always
headphones again.
technical issues.
Okay.
Right. What were we saying?
I think Frinning was asking, does it steal your resources? Yes, it does. So it takes like a portion of your resources if you fight it on any of the Kuva Lich highlighted parts of the planet map.
That you've had previously, or like during a mission, like the current mission?
it's is it any mission or is it just the Thrall missions?
No, it's the regions. It changes, you know, where it's not.
No. So that you know that there's a node, right? When you click on the node, you have two types of missions to do: the normal one or the Thrall one.
Oh yeah,
or the Lich one, right?
Yeah.
Does it take them from the normal?
Yes, because that's how it stole my Chinese New Year glyphs.
Do you have the opportunity to get it back though?
Yes.
Or is it just gone forever?
Everything gets stored in the giant loot pinata that the Lich becomes.
Yeah. So
And then
as
it
soon-
comes like a random drop kind
No,
of situation.
no, when you kill it, you get everything back.
Oh, okay.
Giant pinata.
I mean, I guess if it's something that you really want to get back, then I don't see why you wouldn't want to, initiate with them.
Maybe you're onto something there. Maybe they should make it that liches steal more important things.
Yeah,
Every frame part you get until you kill them.
Oof.
like a prime part or something.
Yes. Oh.
But then people wouldn't engage with them at all. Surely people would be like, yeah, I'm not going to get a lich.
Well,
But you can also make it so that, make it the reward of killing it just as equal or better. I think that could work. Be like more of an incentive. Because it sounds like there's not a whole lot of incentive for people to kill them. So if you offer a better reward than what you had beforehand, I think that could work.
I
I
think
mean, that
it's
probably would make me do it.
Yeah, if you basically would turn the you turn the lich into some sort of bank investment scheme where you do missions so it steals stuff, but then the lich reinvests your stuff to get more stuff. So when you kill it, you get stuff back. I think that would be an interesting way, yeah, because I think you've hit a nail on the head there actually, because I'm thinking, why haven't I killed my lich? It's because I'm not really motivated to. I mean, there's not it'll get you a weapon, I guess, and I'm just like, do I care? Not really. And there's no real gameplay benefit to killing the lich. You don't progress anything. You don't get anywhere. You are then done with that lich. You have to move on to another one, and just for the goal of getting more weapons. I think they're too focused on just giving you weapons. There needs to be something more.
Yeah, just some kind of incentive.
I
think would work.
Maybe a shoulder emblem that has a number that goes up every single time you kill a lich.
That would encourage me. Yes, that would be something small, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I'd like. Yeah.
Because I mean, a part of me says like more. So they also have ephemeras on them. So like, if you want to get a specific ephemera, then yeah. I mean, I personally do not have that big of an interest in ephemera. I think I would personally rather like a Cyan Dana or something from, a lich.
Yeah. Or have it so like you can choose your reward like they do with the void keys.
Yeah?
Yeah. Going back to the old void key system, I think I would be fine with that.
Yeah, the new system they have is so confusing for me.
Really?
Like, to get in, the letters and the numbers is just like.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's what the search is for. You just go into the reliquary. I don't know what it's fucking called. The
relics?
terminal.
Oh god.
Yeah, the terminal at the back, and you just do a search for the actual part you want, and then like, oh, that relic has it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the relics.
I miss the keys. I love the keys.
Yeah.
They were fun.
Yeah, but the problem was that like people got too many rewards and they were just like stockpiling keys. Yeah, and I get it. They want a better. Yeah,
that wasn't the main issue.
Well, it was one of the issues for them.
Yeah, it was one of the issues because you could take 4 people into a survival.
Yeah.
Yes, and get an insane amount of prime parts from one key for 4 people. Yeah. But so survival was the issue, and the other issue was that you were always playing the same tile set. That was the bigger issue. That was it. That everyone, what was endgame? Well, you go and play in the void because that's what you do in endgame. You saw one tile
now
set.
You don't go to the void at all.
Now we never go to the void. There's no reason to ever again.
Okay, so if you wanted to, so we've spoken about ways of improving the baseline of the lich, right? But what about this whole idea of them being an adversary, right?
Yes.
This whole right. So I mean, here's a question for you: who's a duo that is like so and so is an adversary of such and such, right? Who comes to mind?
You mean like
Should I give an
Superman and Lex Luthor?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, or He-Man and Skeletor, or you know, like who comes to mind?
Someone hasn't been
when...
watching the He-Man
Shut up,
trailer for
you.
the show coming.
Shut up, you. I thought it was like a weird movie thing.
It was a series.
Is it series?
Series.
Is it series? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
it's a
Whatever.
series.
Regardless. Like, what? So what duo do you guys think of as like an iconic, you know, pair of adversaries? I think you understand what I'm trying to ask.
I think a lot. I think now it's becoming a lot. There's a lot of gray in between. Like there's no real like bad and good hero. It's usually a lot of gray areas now.
Yeah.
And I usually tend to like I don't know like it's like I think a lot of the older stories have like a yin and yang kind of thing where they're like polar opposites of one another. But I think the way stories are telling it now is more up for the person to decide if they're good or bad. Like,
Could you give an example?
just anything, anybody.
Well, I mean, like my one duo I would come up with would be Batman and the Joker, right?
Yeah,
But I
a
don't.
lot of, or like Professor X and Magneto.
Oh, yeah.
That would definitely have gray areas. Yeah, I can totally go behind that.
Or
So
Thanos and the universe. I don't.
yeah,
I don't know.
anyone. Yeah.
The Doctor and the Master.
No, stop you.
Why?
Because that's a slippery slope to go down. It's a treacherous one as well. Anyway,
end up in terrible waste pit.
No, stop. We're trying to avoid that one. Right. My point is that what is it that truly makes them adversaries against each other? So what would it take to be an adversary of the player? And my initial thought was, well, you should never be able to kill them, right? Because
Or maybe work with them.
Mm,
Like open up or like a storyline with them.
so it's
Yeah, I think that's the key point. Is that it's the story, isn't it? It's the ongoing relationship, is what it is. As you're saying, like get on to the point that you have a quest line with them. Whereas all those examples you gave, like I was the one sticking in my head is the Professor X and Magneto one. You know,
Yeah.
it's always an evolving story, isn't it, between them? It's like it's not just over and done. But the problem with Liches is
Right.
that's it. You're just done with the Lich. You know,
well, the big thing.
I was going to suggest, why don't have a quest that, say, leads on to going back to the Kuva Fortress, and because you've convinced your Lich to join you against the Queens, and so you then take the fight back to the Kuva Fortress with like a cool quest line. That'd be cool.
Our friends come back to us.
Uh-huh.
No, the intros after the junctions were removed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I thought those were really handy.
poignant. Yeah. They should like either come back, you know, or
Nope.
something alternative. But yeah, sorry. Crap. That's really just throwing me. What did you just say, Loz?
Quest line to go take the
Yes.
fight back to the Kuva Fortress.
Like, I really like that idea, and maybe we could get like mini quest lines or something like that. I think they have to temper the quality of the quest. Like, it doesn't have to be entirely, oh god, what was it? Voiced and things like that. Maybe it's a case of they just voice the first line of the dialogue, and then the reader, so the player has to read the rest or something. But maybe it's just all written. But I really feel that, you know, you have a really valid point with the idea of, or you both do actually have a really valid point with the whole, there's a quest behind it. There's a narrative behind the reason why you're fighting each other. Because right now nothing like that exists.
Hmm.
So you're just like, why am I fighting this? This is just a dude with a name that I'm murdering.
Hmm.
But my question
Like
to
a
you,
bounty.
yeah. You're just bounty hunters. You're just glorified. You're a glorified Boba Fett.
Nah.
So my question to you then is: should you be able to kill your Lich and get a new one? Because otherwise, to me personally, it doesn't feel like that much of an adversary thing if you're just murdering your opponents.
I think you should it shouldn't be that murdering should be if you wanted to say you progress on a story with them, but let's say you did want to re-roll the story, or it wasn't going to your liking, or some options didn't appear or something, you could permanently kill off the Lich and basically start again on a path, but it shouldn't be rewarded killing the Lich, because that's the point, is the moment the goal is kill the Lich, get rewarded. Whereas if it was more that was seen as a re-roll opportunity, or permanently killing off the Lich rather than coming back, because that was the thing originally. The original pitch of them, they were supposed to keep coming back continuously, weren't they, until you finally killed them? Yeah.
So
is there an infinite number of Liches?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so they just keep coming.
Yep.
Like, no matter how many you kill them.
Yep.
Interesting. Gotta keep re-rolling more weapons. Gotta keep grinding that RNG. Woo-hoo.
So I'm honestly struggling with ideas on how to approach this, and I can only just surmise that what DE chose to do was realistically the best viable solution. But my question to you is, how do you reward someone that has fought the same Lich for a year and someone that has killed and fought a Lich for a day? Are we going to go back to the whole it should be based on cosmetics? Should there be an arm badge that is a number for how many days my Lich has lived for?
No, I don't think, because that's just a waiting game. It doesn't force you to engage with the Lich. And I don't like, as you say, the difference between one and thing. One basic thing I would say from actually looking at the points we have in the original topic, they say even New Loka feels more threatening than them because they actually attack. Maybe something, I know this isn't a permanent solution, but a quick addition would be the Lich pops up like the Syndicate thing where it says, you're bad, Tenno, blah, and it sends thralls at you, just into any mission. It wouldn't be the actual Lich, but at least you would feel a connection and a presence to it. But it sends you a thrall kill squad at you.
I could see that, because then you would feel like that they would be a threat.
Yeah. And it feels like it's trying to get you. Yeah.
I think this is I'm thinking about this hard. I think this
that's just a basic quick fix. I think they could add in real easily.
I don't think that would fix it, because
no, I'm not saying it would fix it. I'm saying it would at least make the Lich feel more on par with the Syndicates, which do feel like they're coming to kill you. Like, I feel that the New Loka doesn't really like me. They keep insulting me and yelling at me and sending kill squads after me. So at least there's that. It would at least, I'm not saying it's the complete solution. I'm not saying anything, but it would be something that at least added in would be okay. Would you mind it if that was added in?
I kind of would.
Oh, why?
Because if I have decided I'm not doing any more Liches, but then a kill squad goes for a player that does have a Lich, I then have to deal with their kill squad.
Yeah, but you have to do that already with New Loka.
Yes, but the New Loka stuff is different, right? The New Loka stuff doesn't happen nearly as much.
No, but it would happen on the same rate as that. It would
then
be exactly
how are
the
they
same
adversaries?
Because then for the player, it at least is a reminder while they're doing other missions that the Lich is actively trying to kill you. They are sending a kill squad at you, even though it is the bare bones thing of one.
So I don't know if Frelling's aware of this, but I could kill a Lich from start to finish in a few hours.
Yeah,
right.
If you focused it.
Yeah. So why would I pick up a Lich and then I'm going to leave you over there? You're gonna stay over there. You're gonna be pretty. I'm gonna keep you on a shelf, and then like, just to get attacked periodically.
I will log in and tell you how many days my one's been alive later, and then I'll tell you how long it's been sitting on that shelf.
Yeah, but like, why do you care? Right? Why? My point is, you have a lich. You've left it there.
Yeah.
Because it's not bothering you.
And I'm just there's other things that have been distracting me with my attention.
Right.
But I haven't chosen to gain progress with that.
My point is that if it comes and bothers you,
yeah,
you're going to want to do something about it.
Well,
you're going to want to.
Right? I will get probably some progression on it without even trying while doing something else because it sent thralls at me. So I'll get some progress on my thingy wheelie McThing.
So you really think that you would just leave it there to just continue to send thralls at you regardless of the time of day?
If that was in play, as in the attack combos from the kill squads of thralls, over the time I've had my lich, by now, just from random times they spawn and I've killed them, I probably would have had all 3 nodes done on my lich by now and gone, oh well, I've already unlocked the thing, I might as well go find my lich now, because at least then it would be done while I was playing other parts of the game. And at the same time, I would still have the connection of feeling like the lich is trying to actively get at me because kill squads keep turning up. I don't see the loss. I don't see what the negative is here. It's not an optimal way of finishing a lich, no, but at least it gives you progress on the lich while doing other things, and it gives a more thematic reason for the lich to attack you. I don't see the downside.
They could also add the liches to the syndicate attack too.
So the Liches kill squad, right?
Yeah.
Would it steal stuff from you?
No.
So it's literally just here's a flavored version of a kill squad.
This is just the basic. I'm not saying this is a solution or anything. I'm just saying that you could add this in almost tomorrow. It's very simple, and it would at least achieve something. Wow. Back on the floor.
I genuinely think this would actually make people want to make sure that they don't have liches.
Yeah, it might do. It might do. It might do. But I think maybe even that's an achievement, because then it would encourage people to either clean off, sell, or finish off their lich. But I think we'll agree to disagree on this one. Shall we move on? Unless you want any other way to describe how they should be more aggressive.
I wanted Frelling's point on what you said before we moved on.
Ah, okay.
Well,
do you think what? Yeah.
Well, like what we were saying is them not being an incentive to kill. I think if you add that on top of his idea with the syndicate squad, but had it be a lich thing, because they don't. Do they pop up when you're in a mission, or is it like before you start a mission? Like, how do you know that you have to go kill them?
So you have a special node when you're selecting, a special mission on a node. So like, I'm on Pluto. I've clicked on Outer Terminus. There's an option to do a.
So it's just an option. It's not. You're not forced.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, it's optional.
I think that might be like one of their issues is because you're not being forced into it like you were with like the other syndicates. Like you have no control over the syndicates attacking you. So if you
that's not entirely true, because you can become neutral with the syndicate.
But that's the same excuse of what you were saying about the lich. I could go kill my lich and then I don't have a lich. That's the same argument. Yeah.
So if you have like maybe like a syndicate lich like that you can go to and unlock stuff, then they won't, be a threat, or they will be a threat. I don't know. I guess that would change the whole dynamic to their system.
I
think if they change it to a syndicate.
I wish they would, and then they could have the so then they get back to the kingpin system, and we can have tiers of thralls and liches, and then we can have progression. It'd be so good.
It'd be a reason for people to
play it,
or not kill them.
I think the tiered system is probably a better way of expanding them. But regardless, should we go to the replies?
Okay. So, first reply. Some ideas. If they're annoyed, they might send out a capture squad. Honestly, I don't read these beforehand. Okay. So, if they're annoyed, they might send out a capture squad. The Grineer in this squad focus more on trapping, slowing, and subduing the player. If this squad manages to kill you, this mission becomes a recovery mission aboard the Lich's galleon. If the Lich is fuming, then instead of the capture squad, they send a kill squad. The Grineer in this squad are more violent, more aggressive, and more direct than the capture squad, so they'll be a lot harder to avoid. When the Lich reaches the furious or enraged level, they'll be the ones to appear in the mission instead of the squads.
No, but getting those levels is easy. So, for your benefit, actually, I don't know if Loz knows this, but for
Let me know.
everyone's benefit, when you have a Lich, on the left-hand side, on the UI, under their name, there is a level of how they feel towards you. Right? So the more nodes you clear, the more that state changes. Right? And then if they get into the enraged level, so like the 4th or 5th state, they then start coming after you. Right? If you don't do anything with them, the likelihood of you encountering them is extremely low.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the whole point of that level. So what this person is suggesting is basically use that as a method of, getting them to send additional stuff at the earlier stages. Because right now, the furious and engaged levels, that's what it does anyway.
Is it a very one-way progress thing? So as soon as you start doing things with your Lich just moves up towards furious and enraged, and that's it. It just stays there.
Yeah.
No.
Until it kills you.
Yeah.
Right. So if you fail to kill it, then it levels up and its state resets back to 0.
Okay.
So, but this just feels like, oh, they're annoyed. They'll be annoyed for maybe 1 or 2 missions, right? Before they moved up to fuming, which again will be 1 or 2 missions before they move up to furious, right? Because the whole point is that this is supposed to be within one planet. So you need if you clear off the planet, then they will be enraged by that point, and you'll more than likely see them by the last node of that planet. And if you do manage to clear off the planet without killing them, then they'll just move to another planet.
Is this a system that they have in now, or
yes?
Huh.
So I just feel like the capture and kill squads are just like,
tying them to the you mean tying them to the enraged state of the Lich is just ridiculous, because you never see the first 2, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Unless you never touched your Lich, yeah.
Yeah, well, even then, you have the the 0 state, which is like the doesn't care about you state, which is not annoyed, right? So there's one before this, so there's not even a state for that. So there's like, oh, why aren't we sending capture squads from the get-go? So this response is more about escalating difficulty from the beginning, right? Or actually from one stage in, than it is actually making it feel thematic that they're there. They've got a presence.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, yeah.
Unless I got it wrong.
It would rush, from what it sounds like you're saying, it would rush far too fast. You barely see the squads. Either you don't touch your Lich and you never see the squads because they don't start till annoyed. And then if you are getting to the point that you're raising your level of your Lich, you're more than likely you'll probably hit Furious and Enraged very easily, and so you won't see the squads again either. And then your Lich will turn up instead, and then it'll either kill you or you kill it, and then it resets. So yeah, I don't see the point of tying those to the Lich
indifferent.
Anger. Yeah, especially putting the effort to putting a whole recovery mission in, like when you get killed by the Harvester. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Should we move to the next one?
It's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto kind of system. In when you see the stars pop up, you'll know that they're enraged or something.
I would be more interested to see this, like, as a mid-mission thing. So, like, you're doing a survival, and they will start sending in like a dude, right? So this, you start sending in thralls, and then you're killing the thralls. Oh, they don't like that, so they start sending in capture squads. You're killing the capture squads. They don't like that. They start sending in kill squads. You're killing the kill squads. Like, it escalates within the mission. I'm fine with, right? But I don't like the idea of, like, it needs a complete rework of a system, or an expansion to it, like, you know, on top of, like, this is ground floor stuff as it is now, and then add on. I really like the tiering system, like the idea of, like, you go, oh yeah, but now I'm going to do a pyramid scheme where I've got this lich in, and, like, you know, these two liches work for me as they fight you, right? I honestly think that would be a much better way of addressing it. Next reply.
Well, I'll move on to the next one. D made the decision of cordoning off liches from any other content, whether because they were afraid of people multi-farming or because they didn't want pre-war within players to interact with liches. I don't know, but it means that aside from the theft mechanic, players just aren't going to interact with their lich until they're ready to kill it. Seems pretty complete. That's where I'm at.
I don't think it's to do with the multi-farming. I don't think it's to do with pre-war thing. I think it's just because people, like, the whole idea was that you got a lich a lot easier. Like, you just killed a larvaling in the environment, and then you have a lich, right? So you could kill a larvaling and then not realize that you've acquired one, right? Having them then appear at any point in time, I think, would just frustrate players, right? It's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this dog days mission. Oh, an Eidolon appeared. What the hell?
First of all, nothing can turn up in dog days. That's a bit mean. Secondly, Eidolons can't turn up. So again, that's a bit.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. It was supposed to be a grandiose
bad
bullshit thing.
Bad choice.
Oh, fine. Okay, fine.
They'd just be just like annoying as the syndicates then popping up.
Yes, the issue here is that the liches are in theory supposed to be appearing more frequently, right? So, you know, if you try to do anything, I'm like, was it after you kill Vor, the very next mission you're going to get Stalker?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the very first time you ever kill Vor. I'm very sure the next mission you encounter Stalker.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, can you just envision this? Like, you know, I'm just fishing on the plains of Ireland. Oh no, my lich has turned up with his hit squad.
Can you get kills? No. Can you get kill squads on the plains? I don't think you can.
I honestly don't know.
I think you can. I've never seen one.
I would.
Okay, fine. You're focusing on the semantics here.
Well, no, because you chose the most peaceful thing to do there to complain about, which is fishing. Let's go with, let's say you're farming. You're trying to go to like wave 40 in a defense or something, and then it turned up at wave 35, all buffed up and dangerous. Yeah, it would be a bit annoying. But even then, I think it would only appear within the first 5 minutes anyway, like most things. Hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Or here's another one. Okay. There you are. You're doing void relics. You're opening up relics, and then all of a sudden it turns up and it steals your prime part. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. You know.
I think you have a anti-lich problem, but anyway, moving on.
I have an anti-lich problem?
Yeah.
No, I just don't think players are going to engage with the game. If, like, wait a second, I just finally got that Gara Prime Neuroptics, and the Lich fucking stole it. You know players are going to kick off.
Yes, good. Feel the hate. No, but I agree with them maybe on that. But I do feel that if I randomly had kill squads turning up that I wasn't even thinking about, and then go, hey, should I check my Lich? And I check my Lich, and randomly 3 months down the line, I've actually unlocked all 3 of its symbols because I just randomly was doing its kill squads, I'd be like, oh, I'll go kill my Lich then, without even thinking. It would just, passively make people kill more Liches. Otherwise, as this is saying, there's no reason. I've had no reason to interact with mine until I go and get around to killing it. So, yeah.
So should you passively get Void Tracers?
That's what I'm saying. The equivalent thereof, yeah.
So you should just, okay.
So I think you should get more Void Tracers in more locations, to be honest. Maybe you should get some in the Void more.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Okay, let's finish off
the
last 2.
Did they add those Corpus ones in yet?
They're not in yet. They're soon, TM.
Yeah, see, they're just adding more Liches without really having the incentive.
But there's briefcase weaponry. No, I won't start that. My angriness. Yeah, these ones are a little different because these ones will have like robo dogs that attack you. I think, right in it.
The hounds, yeah.
I did see that.
A little different, but we'll see.
I would say like Corpus changed a lot, especially with the Liches. I was looking at it the other day. Like it's totally different than what they had, a year or 2 ago with Phallus.
Yes, I agree with you. Actually, you mean in general the Corpus, the theme of the Corpus feels very different. Yeah,
they're like aesthetic. Like I got like a real like Crisis 5 from the Hounds.
With
like the all those like straps on the shoulders. And it's a lot more lights on them too.
Oh.
It's very kind of Tron-y.
Yeah, I miss the old days. With one Corpus crewman. They do a lot more than that now. Oh. Yeah. Right, so let's move on to last.
It's not like the crewman anymore.
Yeah.
There's so many different helmets now. There was like the crewman, and everything was built off that. But every time I turn around and there's a new, you've got a new funny helmet Corpus person. Oh, you've got a new funny helmet Corpus person.
Yeah, but look how many variations of Grineer we have. Like, it just wasn't fun to compare. Oh, look, Grineer get all the love. What about the Corpus? No love for Corpus? No love for Corpus.
No love for Corpus. Anyway, we need to finish this topic.
That was the situation for a while. Oh, sorry.
No, you make your point.
But, for a while, it was like that, where I was kind of struggling coming up with ideas because they didn't really have a lot of Corpus themes at the time, and it was like a ton of Grineer stuff. Like,
yep.
Do they really
like,
have?
Faven, he had a whole bunch of stuff to work off of compared to what I did.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. Time.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, I can see the difference. Anyway, there's just 2 points to finish. We should finish this topic. Having a Lich actually spawn like an assassin in any planet, regardless of its claim, could be something. Otherwise, you can just stay away, and the whole feeling of it sort of drops. Okay.
There's more.
Yeah, more. I know. I have to know. I am dangerous. I am deadly. I will kill you. Now, please come to Sedna. Please. Pretty please.
I get behind that.
I will check when I log in how old my Lich is. I really should look at that. It's probably a year old at this point.
Okay. Well, actually, it should be older than that because it came out October 2019.
I didn't engage with it right away. I did wait for a few of the changes because I was like, from what I saw, I was like, okay, this system, I think I'll hands off for a bit. So I did wait, but it was only maybe a month or 2. I don't know. Right. The last reply is, just let them attack me like Stalker. It will already be 100 times better. Right now, Liches feel like they are always on the defense while boasting how they will kill us. Make them more aggressive.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe players would like them to be more
aggressive.
Yeah, more aggressive, more in your face. But like, it was one of the things that I've always understood to be a turn-off of the Nemesis system in Shadows of War, because they just turn up when like, no, I don't want you to turn up right now. God damn it, you asshole!
Yeah, it's a little different though, isn't it? Because you're like, okay, I need to very carefully kill that guy while that guy assists me, and while that guy who's scared of rocks. And then all of a sudden it's like, hello, I'm going to stab you with a big tree. You're like, not now.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Right. I think we're done for this topic. So thank you very much for listening to the topic episode. If you want to listen to the full episode, please go into the link in the description below or click on the card in the end slate and it'll take you to the full episode where we have a lovely conversation or interviewee bit with Frelling, here in the topic episode. And we also go over memes, community shout outs. It's all time stamped. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Right.